This is your Elite Team Beachbody coach, Jenn Greenberg. Welcome to today's coffee date with Jenn. I have a super great subject to talk to you guys about today, and that is personal development. And as you know, personal development is a huge piece of building a Beachbody business, but not only about building a Beachbody business, it's actually something that can impact really every area of your life. And so what I wanted to talk to you about personal development today is just the fact that you are going to go through different seasons. And I know that we've had coffee dates before about, different seasons of your life are going to require different things, and you're going to, have different goals, or, different priorities are going to take, higher precedence over another. And the same thing applies with personal development. So I have a couple of my favorite books. No Excuses by Brian Tracy, Failing Forward, John Maxwell, and Dave Ramsey's Entre Leadership. These three books are like serious, like chock full of information books. These are the kind of books where when you're sitting down and reading, you're taking pages of notes and you're thinking about how all of this stuff can apply to your business, to your life, to your relationships, and just each thing is like each principle can be its own book in itself. They're like real deal stuff. These books are like, the insanity or, the top most intense fitness program of personal development. And they're great books, and I've read Failing Forward more than once. I've gone back through No Excuses, which I've also called, it's basically like my Dear Jenn book. Like when I read through it, I'm like, gosh, Brian Tracy wrote this book addressed to me. But sometimes you're going to go through some periods where, you'll pick the book up, you'll read it, and you'll be like, what? It's going in one ear and out the other. And I just want to tell you that that's okay. That's going to happen. And you might be reading it and you're like, I don't understand. Everybody said that this book is amazing. It's a must read. You've got to read it. Well, maybe it's just not the right time. And I am personally going through one of those periods in my life. I've started a few new books that have been highly recommended, and I'm just not into it. I'm just not feeling it. And so sometimes when that happens, I just want you to know it's okay to redirect yourself. And what I do, because it's never okay to put personal development on the back burner and just, come back to it another time. You still want to be doing something that's going to be, continuing on your path of development. But it might be better just to pick up something that's a little more lighthearted. So I have found this new author, Cara Alwill LeBay. And she is the author of The Champagne Diet, Fearless and Fabulous, 10 Powerful Strategies for Getting Anything You Want in Life, and another one called Sparkle. So far I've read Fearless and Fabulous and The Champagne Diet, and I loved them. They were great reads. They were 100 pages, easy to read, and it kind of gives you that quick taste of success. You know that feeling when you finish a book and you kind of have that feeling of accomplishment. So these books are 100 pages, easy to get through, and I did actually get a lot of value. If you see my top, it says no pain, no champagne. This is actually something I came across through the author's Facebook page. And there's a lot of quotes and different ideas that I learned in her books that I think are great. And it's just been a great little phase of development for me, just kind of going back into something a little more lighthearted. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. And P.S., The Champagne Diet is not like a diet about drinking champagne. It's a book about, just making your life, when you think of champagne, you think of luxury, you think of, good things. You don't think of eating a plate of messy, disgusting, greasy food. If you're drinking a glass of champagne, you're thinking of a nice piece of salmon with asparagus, you know, pretty food. Anyways, you got to read it. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. So don't think that you always need to be doing like the best, you know, reading these more intense personal development books. There's really a place for all of it. So I hope that this was helpful, and thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you want any recommendations of personal development books, please send me a message, JennGreenberg@hotmail.com. And if you have any suggestions for me, I'm always looking to add to my list of books that are on my to-read list. So if you have any that you want to suggest, I would love to hear them. I hope you guys have a great week, and thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. Have an awesome weekend. Bye.